of the 8 accused in the alleged Nulane fraud in the Free State, which begins today. They include former Transnet board member Iqbal Sharma and his brother-in-law Dinesh Patel. According to the indictment, the NPA's investigative directorate claims that Sharma is a close, trusted, loyal friend and business partner of the Gupta enterprise and their business associates. Well, the state is set to argue he was involved in moving looted Free State government funds. And that's where we find Erin Bates, who is live for us at the court. Erin, good morning to you. So proceedings set to commence at 10. What else do we know thus far about this particular case and the people that ought to be in the dock here?
Yes, Xoli, well, we've just missed, in fact, a posse of counsel going to address the judge, acting Judge Gusha, about the presence of the media here as we set to expect the beginnings of this criminal trial. Of course, the accused include former Free State government officials as well as alleged close associates of the Gupta who were involved in moving money around their business network. 5 of the 6 accused are in court. We're still waiting for sight of Sharma. But I'm joined now by Sindisiwe Siboka, the spokesperson for the NPA's ID, now a permanent body in the prosecuting authority. Cindy, Sharma not yet here. Are you certain he's going to be in court this morning?
The ball is in his court. If he is to arrive, then trial can proceed. If not, then we'll have to bring a motion to basically compel court to then issue a warrant for his arrest.
Now, we've got the likes of Peter Tabete, Demakatso Moroti, Sapati Delamini, Veronica Raghavan, and Dinesh Patel behind us, the accused in this case. Can you tell us a little bit more about what is the ID's argument?
So in this case, it pertains to a 24.9 million feasibility study case, which pertains to how a feasibility study was supposed to be conducted for the Mohuma Mubung project, which was a flagship project in the Free State Department, which was supposed to look at how to better the lives of people in the Free State Department for agricultural purposes. Our argument, like we've stipulated in the past, pertains to how the 24.9 million was basically overinflated. The work was done by another contractor for 1.5 million, which they subcontracted in their deal to basically do the same work. So that's our main argument.
And in terms of the indictment itself, it's from October 2021. I mean, that's quite a while back now. It's well over more than a year. At that time, you were seeking red notices for some of the people named in the indictment. You had also said that you may add people to separate cases once you can track them down. We know where the 2 Gupta brothers, Atul and Rajesh Tony, are in custody in Dubai, according to Crispin Piri. What about RJ and some of the others in the indictment?
So what has transpired, you'd know that is an old charge sheet or indictment. There has been a revised one that was issued in 2022. You'd also know that the NPA as well as the Department of Justice have made many utterances basically talking about what exactly is transpiring. You'd also know that we now know where 6 of them are. Red notices were actually issued against 6 of the accused, 2 of which are the Gupta brothers and 4 of which are Indian nationals who are linked to this matter. But currently that is as far as we can say. We have also started with the extradition process. The papers are with them. It's now for those foreign jurisdictions to make their decisions in that matter.
Cindy, just last one from me then quickly. There are 5 of the 6 accused behind us. Of course, there are 8 altogether, including those 2 companies, Nulane or Nulane, and the other company, which you will help me with in terms of the name, is it Island Site? Yes, it is. But I believe that one of the people behind us may be turning state witness. Is that true?
We cannot get into that. We want the court to be able to proceed, and we want everything that happens in court to be honored, so we do not want to be having a sideshow outside of court.
In terms of the number of witnesses, have you determined how many will be testifying here during this trial?
All of that is actually in the indictment that has been circulated. Not a lot has changed in that particular regard. You would also know that the indictment is actually a public document currently, so I think we'll now let the process to unfold.
I just want to take you back to the issue of the Gupta brothers who are currently out of the country. Well, how far is the process of bringing them back into the country?
Like I said a few minutes ago, we have done all that we can as a country. We have we have actually sent our papers to them. We have actually made all the representations that are required. It's now for that foreign jurisdiction to decide what happens forth.
We do understand from our colleagues working at News 24 that there were some additional papers that needed to be submitted by South Africa to the UAE with regard to the extradition of those Gupta brothers. Was the ID involved in that?
So once again, we do not want to get into a situation where we're talking past one another in relation to what happens there. We've done all that we can, and it's now for that particular jurisdiction to take control.
In terms of the money that was paid allegedly unlawfully, this 24 million rand, has there been an effort to recover the money?
So you would know that linked to this case is a restraint order that was issued a few days after the initial arrest of the accused. It's an unlimited restraint order. A number of assets actually have already been restrained and under curatorship. So that
there you go, Xoli Sindisiwe Seboka of the IP's, the NPA's ID. I'm getting all my words twisted. Obviously need another cup of coffee. Counsel, that posse of silks I mentioned earlier, now making their way back into the court, clearly have had consultations with the judge, and we will see what comes of those discussions. Back to you.
Erin Bates, thank you very much indeed for that update, and we are hoping to dip into those proceedings as soon as court starts. Very interesting update there from the NPA's ID.